In this video, I'm going to be breaking down a case study of a video that has generated 124,000 views and over 2,100 new subscribers, and be explaining step by step the thought process and the strategies that went into this, specifically 3 strategies. And so buckle your seatbelt, get ready, because this is the VI show and we're getting into it right now.
The YouTube Secrets audiobook is out now. Learn the latest strategies of today's top video influencers in this step-by-step YouTube success playbook. Download it now at tubesecretsaudio.com.
Welcome back to the VI show. My name is Sean Cannell, and today we are talking about 3 YouTube strategies that all of us need to be using to grow our channels faster. If we're just meeting and you're new to this channel is all about helping you build your influence, income, and impact with online video. And right now, it's so critical that we be doing that. You know, if you've noticed, of course, around the world during the pandemic and the lockdown, on behalf of myself and Benji Travis, the co-founder of Video Influencers, we hope you're safe. But listen, you know, I read this article from Mobile Marketer that mobile data is surging 75% amid the jump in video streaming. And of course, that has to do with Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu. In fact, tell me in the comments, what is your favorite streaming platform? Besides YouTube, where do you go? Are you a Disney Plus person? Are you a Hulu person? Are you a Netflix person? Amazon Prime? HBO Go? Let me know in the comments. But we know this, like, content consumption is going through the roof. Social media platforms are blowing up. YouTube is blowing up. People are consuming more content. And things like even e-commerce order volume is up by 50% and continues to grow and grow. Why? Because people are locked down and the world is really changing. So right now is the time where you got to rethink everything. And I want to challenge you. You got to be creating more than you consume. What you do right now at this crazy time in the world is going to influence the rest of your life for the next 6 months, 16 months, and 6 years. And there's something about planting your flag, building your influence, and going all in on YouTube right now. And so hit like if you're ready for today's strategies, but let's break down this case study. And so I've got 3 tips for you about how this video blew up. Now, if you've never looked inside of YouTube analytics before, this is a video on my Think Media channel, and on this gray bar at the bottom of the screen right here is how videos typically perform. So you can see this one is just crushing. It's blowing up, it's growing, and since April, so at the time of recording this, it's about 2.5 months old. This video's got 124,000 views and 2,100 new subscribers. And so what is the thesis of the tip? Well, the first tip that I want to share before we get into the 3 tips is, before you apply what I'm talking about now, you got to post some videos. How many videos have you posted to YouTube so far? You need to have posted at least 15, 20, 30 videos, because if you don't have any videos posted, you haven't even really started to trigger the YouTube algorithm, get some momentum going. And we're going to be talking about YouTube analytics, and there's no analytics to measure if you don't have any videos. So step number 1, like pre-step, punch fear in the face, punch perfectionism in the face, and press record. Okay, so let's assume that you've got 30 videos. This is what I need you to do, 20 to 30 videos. When you log into your YouTube analytics backend, I need you to go to your See More tab. If you've never been there before, what you're going to do is go to your dashboard. That's kind of your home page, right? Go to Analytics, and then you're going to go to the See More tab. This page is everything. This is how many views your channel's got in the last 2 days, and this is how many views your videos are getting in the last 60 minutes. Now, the dream of YouTube is that when you're doing YouTube right, this page is going to be full of content and videos that are getting views 24/7, 365. So on my channel, Think Media, we get around between 4,000 to 6,000 views every hour. That's crazy. Took a long time to build that, but that's the power of YouTube. But here's what we want to be looking for on this page. We want to look for the videos that you've produced that have stood out a little bit, that you can maybe make a part 2 of. And the reality is, success leaves clues. So once you've posted 10, 20, 30 videos, like you're kind of getting some data, you're getting some feedback. Which of those videos are standing out and what can you learn from those videos? Now, some in our community, you maybe have been on YouTube more than a year, more than a couple years. That's where it really gets interesting because you'll probably start noticing that you have a couple breakout videos. In fact, tell me in the comments, like if you have a couple videos, you're like, yeah, that video I made like a year and a half ago is like my most popular video. It just keeps getting views. That's the power of YouTube. There's certain videos that really find their way into the algorithm and generate for you. And I'm going to explain how using that information, this strategy was applied to basically create another, if you will, guarantee winner. What we're doing is we're looking for winners, and then we're looking for how can we double down on our winning videos and make more of those. So we're inside of analytics, and here's tip number one, question number one. What is the oldest video in your top 10? What is the oldest video in your top 10? Here's what's powerful. So I got a couple 2020s out here that are getting views. I got a 2018 on here that's getting views every single hour. 191 views every 60 minutes, like crazy. And it came out in 2018. But if I keep going down to my top 10, some are new, some are 2019. Look at this. August 4th, 2017, this video is getting 129 views. And it's actually all about how to name your YouTube channel. So what do you do with that insight? You now make a part 2 of that video that is getting views on your channel consistently. Why? Because when you do, you could start showing up in your own suggested videos of that video. Why? Because your most popular video, if it's getting a lot of views, probably is causing people to click subscribe for that topic. And if they're clicking subscribe for that topic, they probably want to see more of that topic. That's the trouble if you're like all over the place with your content. Like double down on the video that is attracting the most people to your channel. Gently touch like if you're getting value out of this content so far. So you want to ask, what's the oldest video in your top 10? And your goal is to make a part 2. Because chances are, man, 2017, that's 3 years ago at the time of recording this. So there's some new updates, maybe do a refresh, learn from it. Maybe it's 14 minutes. I'd probably try to make it 8, try to improve maybe some things. What can we learn from the thumbnail? Okay, but also don't just look at your top 10, look at your top 30. This is why you can't really apply this strategy if you haven't posted a video yet, right? You want to post this whole list is 30 different videos. So then I could go through here and look and say, okay, what else are older? Lots of 2019s. So a lot of phone tutorial type tips. And that's the main thing of Think Media, smartphone tech, best cameras, video editing software, things like that. And so tip number one is you want to be looking at your analytics because what gets measured gets improved. And you can spot trends and themes on your YouTube channel when you're studying your YouTube analytics. But tip number one is, what is your oldest video that's still getting views? Tell me in the comments. Let me know if even as you're doing this, if you can open up your analytics and see that there's something that stands out with some kind of a trend or an insight. But here's the second tip. What videos are in the top 10 after a few weeks or a month? Okay. So what videos are in the top 10 after a few weeks or a month? So now I'm more interested. I'm going to organize this by publish date. You see what I did right there? And now I'm looking at all June. This video is being recorded in June. So I'm looking at June videos here. And I'm wondering which ones have gotten the most views. Of course, some of these came out this week. So what I'm looking for, I don't want to really know what came out this week. That's too recent because that could still plateau. I'm interested in what's maybe a couple weeks old, couple months old that I could learn from. And this is where the insight of the video that we're talking about today came from. So here's what happened. A couple months ago, video came out on Think Media called Premiere Pro Tutorial How to Start for Beginners. All right, so great training too if you're ever interested in learning about video editing. But notice a couple things. Notice the thumbnail, how to start, little Premiere logo, cool little laptop. Photography is amazing. We'll talk about that in a second. This video has 204,000 views. And again, it was uncommon. It broke out beyond what a normal video would do. You could barely see it on the analytics here, but that tiny little gray line is how videos normally plateau, which is okay. Like, YouTube is YouTube. Like, that is, you're like, yeah, wisest statement I've ever heard. Like, life is life. Okay, so you got the gray line at the bottom of the page there, but this one's crushing, just steady growth, steady increase. You know, it's already generated like almost $1,500, 2,400 new subscribers. Okay, so a clear winner. The insight, seeing this video, seeing how it did, seeing how it broke out, is because what gets measured gets improved. Success leaves clues. And so this video in March, which is roughly at the time of recording about 4 months old, so it's a recent video, about 4 months old, is continuing to get like almost 100 views an hour and just absolutely crushing. So what is the next action item? Make a follow-up. But check this out. What we did on Think Media was we made a video called iMovie editing tricks. And notice some things. Same font, same thumbnail, little iMovie logo instead. And sure enough, this is the promise of this video's title. This video has already got 124,000 views. In fact, it's already 1,000 more than when I prepped this live recording. 2,100 subscribers, and the video is absolutely crushing. Not just because of the content. Yes, the content is very critical, but notice like it wasn't even really in a reinventing of the wheel. Same thumbnail. And this will blow your mind. This thumbnail just comes from it's like an Unsplash, which is totally free stock photography that's super beautiful that you can use for your thumbnails. So you know, people are like, how'd you shoot that? I was like, I don't know. We just downloaded it. And so it's totally like copyright free. You don't have to pay anything, totally legal to use. So there's the thumbnail. The thumbnail was already proven. So flipped it up, and your thinking is even like, well, what if your audience or whatever? Well, it was a couple months apart, and the people searching for iMovie are probably not searching for Premiere. So two different audiences don't even really know about the difference. But do you see how crazy that is? Super simple font, just like super clean, and then throw the little iMovie logo. So the thumbnail's proven, the concept is proven, and success leaves clues. If you're getting some ideas for your own channel, share this video and hit the like button. So what is your oldest video in your top 10? Make a part 2 of that. What videos are in your top 10 or your top 30 after just a few weeks or months? And they're still there. They're not just there over the first week while your subscribers see your new video, but the ones that are like trending. And then the third tip is, what topics and themes do you notice in your top 10? You know, I think the journey of YouTube, especially when you're just starting out, is maybe the journey of figuring out your voice, figuring out the style of content you're going to do. Some people feel pressured. Sean, do I need to niche down and be like super specific right when I start? And I actually think it could be dangerous to over optimize at the start. Be like too specific at the start. You want to have a clear direction, but I think themes will emerge as you post videos. So I want to encourage you, don't overthink. And I want to encourage you, if you don't have 30 videos yet, don't even really worry about your analytics. Post some darn videos. Darn is the new. Okay, so post the videos. But once you do, you'll start noticing themes. So here's the question that you're looking at with your top 10 and your top 30. What themes can I see in here? What themes am I noticing? And so a couple themes I'm noticing. How to start a YouTube channel, standing out for sure. Best copyright music. That is, millions of people search for that a month. Is because I've followed up with research. So that's a really good one to keep doubling down on. And there's nothing wrong with what we're looking to do here is make like variations and splinters off of that initial concept. Well, what other aspect could I illuminate from that? What other thing could I talk about? How to get your first 1,000 subscribers. Huge one for us, how to make a video on your phone, start to finish, or how to make a video start to finish with like Premiere and M50. So these are probably the biggest like hero videos that I continue to see that we want to remake. Just absolutely crushing. This one's on its way to 1 million views. So success leaves clues. Why are you so worried about making some niche obscure topic when you have all of this data inside of your analytics? So what else can I notice in here though? Smartphone accessories, like there's probably 20 videos I want to make related to budget smartphone accessories, lights, microphones. And so this insight's coming right out of my top 30, right? So ask yourself, for you, what topics and themes are you noticing in your top 10, in your top 30? Live streaming cameras, best camera for YouTube, and best vlogging camera. Of course, so themes that the channel has certainly been kind of known for, but then even like 3-point lighting has been out for a while now. So then this is like a practical lighting tutorial. Let me turn it back on you. What video do you need to make next? And the punchline here is success leaves clues. What gets measured gets improved. When you look into your analytics, you get insights. So now you can make data-driven decisions on your next smartest video to make. If you've been getting value, hit the like button and definitely check out your top 10 and drop in the comments any themes or topics that you're noticing down there. Well, hey, one thing that you may also love in terms of getting more results on your YouTube channel is our book, YouTube Secrets. And you maybe already saw, but you can actually grab the audiobook for free. And if you haven't grabbed this yet, I want to thank everybody in the Video Influencers community for supporting the book. If you haven't grabbed the free action guide and the advanced YouTube Secrets training video, it's entirely free. If you got the audiobook, ebook, regular book, all you have to do is just go to the website, enter your receipt number, enter your email, and you could claim your bonuses. If you haven't got those, the next step would be to go to the link in the description below. Either grab the book at tubesecretsbook.com or tubesecretsaudio.com, and the audiobook's free. If you don't have an Audible account, you could grab the free audiobook, listen to Benji, listen to me, break down some YouTube strategies. And why is this so important right now? Because it's time to go all in with YouTube. It's time to realize that you got to rethink your business, your brand, your side income. It's a crazy time in the world, and there's not a lot of security. I mean, jobs are being disrupted, things are being disrupted, and so we got to diversify. And I want to encourage you, we started Video Influencers, or rather we started really leaning into YouTube, Benji and I, back during the last recession in 2009 in the US. And because we certainly had to fight off discouragement, we had to fight off depression, we had to fight off overwhelm from the market crashing and from financial hardship and challenges with family and life, we stayed focused and we stayed connected to a powerful community. So make sure you're subscribed here on Video Influencers. And we kept working on our dream and on our goal. And now 10 years later, we've got online businesses that are diversified in multiple different niches. So even as the lockdown happens, even as things happen, we were getting ready. We were planting the seeds today for the harvest that we wanted to reap tomorrow. So I just want to encourage you right now, use these tips, keep studying, but keep posting videos. Tell me in the comments, what is the next best video that you should make? Let me know. And if you want to learn a little bit more about the 7 C's of YouTube success, just click or tap the screen right there. Or for another video from Video Influencers, just click or tap the screen right there. Until next time, this channel is all about helping you build your influence, income, and impact with online video. Keep crushing it, and we'll see you in the next one.